guys, there is Yoda, and today we got loser bracket round 1. And you can ask me, Yoda, why? Because we got RECON Xelenos that we cannot haven't been seen in the round 1, as well as AX playing as Elf, and we haven't seen those players played in the round 1 of the tournament. What did just happen? Why are they on the loser bracket already? It's because Xelenos doesn't save his replay, or his opponent rather doesn't save his winning replay. This is why we cannot see, for example, Xelenos losing and goes to the loser bracket. And HP, I guess, as well. Those replays with HP hasn't been saved. This is why we cannot see HP losing in the round 1. Let's go to the replay. We got HP playing as Elf, as I mentioned before. He's going with my friend Sentries. And his opponent, Xelenos, is going with 2 slaughterhouses into Harardin Palace outside. He's going for fast creep, so it's going to be Xelenos who will creep up faster the Warclar, just because he got far away, far side, Harardin Palace. In the meantime, of course, Orc Pit for Xelenos, and for his opponent, it looks like that my friend Sentries will appear. And we got 2 Mallow trees. AX took far side to check his opponent, what his opponent is doing, and they're going to creep the Warclers, both of them, those on the middle. Rather, if you are Elf, you definitely would like to get Baragon, of course, going with Lorin Archers, and Microreveal Builder, killing those Works and Warclar, destroy the Warclar, but of course AX is a rather new player, so he's going saved with his Merfran sentries. On the other hand, Xelenos get the experience, and of course, Sterling reach level 2, he will get resource from that. And it looks like that Xelenos decided to go for some reason with the Thunderland. As I said before in the previous replays, Thunderland is definitely for defense. And maybe if you want to harass your opponent so hard that you couldn't breathe outside of this plant over here, this green plant, this black plant, but it doesn't really happen so often. This is why I don't know why he's actually using the Thunderland instead of Eye of Sauron to just check his opponent. You should definitely rather use Eye of Sauron, because you can move it and doing lots of other things, scout your opponent, moving it to your units. We got another different sentries from AX, and he's going to creep another Warclar on the north side, while he's going into Lorin Archers, into the stables actually. While his opponent heading with some orcs, he got an Nazgul on the field. He just ended up creeping the Troller on the north, and he will definitely be able to get the resources and experience from it. And it's looking pretty good for both of them for now. Not even a single blood has been spent of those units. And yeah, my friend sentries against orcs, it's not what you want to see. My friend sentries should definitely go into preoccupied formation at this point and wait for maybe some elven archers that are still in the base for some reason. Oh, but there is Nazgul, level 1, punching some my friend sentries. This is unfortunate for our Mordor player, and let's see how many treasures I get. So yeah, definitely good for an elf player. He took 2 out of 3 treasures, so it's decent over here, as it should be. Nazgul taking an NN, we got S-strings and of course some orcs to deal with my friend sentries. And what elf should do, he should definitely push middle. If you're playing against Mordor, you should definitely push middle, go for really fast and all those games, maybe some towers, add some towers, and just destroy the fortress, destroy your opponent slaughterhouses, and by this you could easily win the game actually, if we are talking about Forts of the Isen as a map. But we know that AX is a kind of new player for Battlefield 2, and he's of course trying his best. He got Lorin Lancers. He could definitely go over here. He knew that his opponent going with only orcs, and those riders should be right over here on the south side. On the other hand, he's going for troll creep. Really good idea. Those Mifran sentries should be in preoccupied formation. Oh, he was lucky not losing them. Actually, one of those still standing strong. We got Haldir on the field and more Mifran sentries for some reason. Maybe he's so scary about this Nazgul that he's forgetting that he needs to take care about those orcs as well. He's going into riders, not really. Another Thunderland for Xelenos, and he will destroy the elephant barrack at least. It's a level 3 as Sterlings. They're on the land. That gives him 50% of bonus in armor. So this is what I was telling about. You want to pressure your opponent all the time if you're going for Thunderland. And as we can see, this pressure will be constant over here. With those orcs, we can see Nazgul over here as well, leveling to level 4, almost get it to Mithran sentries. He was forced to get away, but as we can see, those orcs will definitely destroy some mallow trees. They are more tanky than usually because of Thunderland. They could even take down those riders, so it's going to even happen. 2 mallow trees goes down, barrack goes down as well, so definitely AX is in not the best position. He got to expand his mallow trees, definitely on the south side because this side is open for him. Eventually Xelenos will take the north side. As we can see, he's heading towards it. He's going with rectangle build for now, but he's heading towards north, as we can see with those slaughterhouses. This way his opponent should definitely go south and try to take this side of the map with mallow trees. Let's check combine points. So XA got 350, while the Xelenos got 700, so it's not looking good for our Elfen player. As well as Xelenos got Haradi Archers. They're really good against Elf, against Mithran sentries, against Lorien Archers, of course, not that great against Rivendell Lancers. They're in the bag actually. This is actually bad. Rivendell Lancers could easily kill all those Haradi Archers over here, and actually everything that is over here. Maybe expect those Corsairs. And we got Legolas actually from XA. He just saved all his money to build this hero, but he's in definitely hard position over here. Nazgul was forced to get away, but there is no units that he could trample actually, so he was not needed actually. And now Legolas and Haldir will try to get rid of entire army of Xelenos forces. We got Eye of Sauron, a really good choice over here. Heal was forced to be used. As we can see, XA got heal, got 5 power points yet. And yeah, Haldir and Legolas low in health. They got to do something as fast as possible. There is this Rivendell Lancers green Peugeot, but I think it will be destroyed by those Esterlings. Yeah, and one on last of the battalion will come up, and the green Peugeot has been destroyed. We got some of those Haradium Lancers from an inn. It's actually impressive that Xelenos was able and willing to use this inn. Most of the players just doesn't care or don't want to use this inn for some stupid reasons, but of course you should definitely do it. As we can see, those Haradium Lancers did some kind of damage, even not the best, but still. And it seems that AX decided to leave. It was rather I think the fastest games I cast so far for this tournament. So yeah, it was the loser bracket round 1 and game 1 for those 2 players. I hope you enjoyed this brief cast, really brief cast. I couldn't expect even such a thing. But yeah, AX is a rather new player. He put up a fight against Xelenos, so it was rather complicated for him and hard to do it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to subscribe and follow me on Twitch. And to the next time. Bye bye.